Oh man, what's going on today, folks, and welcome back to the show. Chad Keegan YouTube channel, Trucking Edition Spectacular, and it's a beautiful December 16th, I believe, Saturday. It's about 11:30 maybe. 40 some degrees out, gonna be a high of 50. Not complaining at all for Northwest Ohio this time of year. I've had some years in the past like this, no big deal. Remember when I was a senior in high school, it was like 60 degrees all the way up until Christmas, and then it went down after that. Just walking out to the truck here because for some odd reason my shifter is kind of sticking when I go to move it over and stuff like this, do this number on it, and I want to take off that shifter housing and see if maybe something's going on in there that I don't know about. So that's what I'm going to do. Probably shouldn't have to raise the cab. I had ordered on Monday, and the guy told me it'd be here by this weekend, a new filter for that power steering reservoir, but it hasn't shown up because that stuff is just gross. It's got that old filter in there, and it kind of feels like it gets back pressure and stuff, and it'll spit out on the back of the truck and or trailer. So I'm trying to eliminate some grime, if you know what I mean, from that situation, but it hasn't come yet. And I've thought about stealing the one out of Frank because he's just sitting there until I can get that. And I ordered it from the Modern Shop, and I also ordered one of those whole setups from the Modern Shop, and then they end up sending me my money back after a year because they'd never got it. And all that stuff's like on back order. If you look online, you can't find somebody that has one in stock or cross-referenced one. It's all in back order. So it's one of them situations where I may need to get on Amazon and order the 3-pack from a company that has one for sale, or find one from somebody else, because this is getting irritating. But tire seems to be doing good after that old whole situation with the vice needle nose going through the tire from me leaving it on there. You know how it goes. This one situation that happened, but that's trucking. It's what it is. So I'm not going to be too disappointed about it. I'm just going to keep trucking another day, clean that wheel up probably. Hopefully everybody's having had a good Christmas, having a good holiday season, you know what I mean. And I'm pumping up enough videos for you to make you happy here during this time. I figured I'd put a few more out and start the new year fresh, because you never know what's going to happen with me or where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. And I was talking to James and Garrett the other day, and I said the new year coming, if the weather's going to be decent up here, I might just stay running up here with the blue truck, because I'm not going to have to worry about a ton of salt, snow, and etc, etc. So I might just be able to start putting some time into Frank, even though it's the winter time and cold. I'll still come out and do it. If it's going to be like 30, 40 degrees, you know what I'm saying, to where I can handle coming out and I'm not like freezing or killing myself out here doing it, or my body's not aching too much, I'll put some time into that thing, because I would really like to get it going again. Hate that it's just sitting here, but it's just the situation and the nature of the beast when you have two trucks and you're out on the road doing one, and you're the one-man gang doing everything. So you gotta, you know, figure it out. And if I want to start dumping some money into it here or there, nickel and dime, at least try to get those windshields taken care of. That way that's something I don't have to worry about. So I may start poking around about that. But yeah, that's what's going on today. I may even since I changed those filters, there's a little bit, I have them sitting in the garage since I did the oil change on this, and I may dump them out the rest of the way because there's a little bit of oil sitting in the bottom of them, and maybe try and cut into them and see if there's anything in there, how they look after 2 uses. I don't know, that may not happen. I may just pull this off, check it out, and see how it looks and go from there, if you know what I mean. So I guess we'll see what happens today. On the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel. Doing it. So I've got the shifter housing plate off here, if you will, and doesn't seem to be any problems with this or in there that I see. This is fine right here, nice and smooth. So I'm thinking it's got to be something up in the front section where the actual shifter is, goes down into that, because all this came apart just fine, and I don't see anything down there that would make me believe that there's an issue with it, because as soon as I got this off, I was able to move it before I even took it off, and it was completely free and wasn't getting stuck. So I'm going to put this back on. It's basically just these 4 bolts on the top that hold it down. It's extremely simple. And then you've got these U-joints right here, if you will. This guy goes right here, that shaft goes right in there. I've got it marked right to where I want it to be. So I know when I put that back together, the exact spot of where it was at when I had my shifter, and how I do it in the cab, to where I don't have to go over too far, and it's not going to hit the you know, there's a little slop up there because I haven't put any bushings like that in, which I probably could. I'm curious, if I have some of these in the garage, I wonder if I could just slide them over the top. And once I get up under the cab again, because I haven't lifted it up, I just snaked up under there, I will bring in and show you the situation, what I'm talking about. But I'm going to put this back on real quick. It's not going to take me but 2 minutes to throw those 4 bolts back in, and I'll leave the shaft out and stuff like that so I can get up there, because I had to unhook some spots up there, but it's really not that big of a deal. And I don't see anything, it's nothing in there that's going to be causing a problem, because that seems to be fine. I got no problem shifting. It's just, it kind of gets stuck at one spot. So I do believe it's up there in that. So we'll go up there in a minute. So before I slide back under the truck, I was up under there feeling around, and I got my hand back behind the thing, and I started feeling the grease and stuff, because I thought at first it was just sticking, but I do grease it pretty regularly. That way it's nice and smooth and slides fine. And I found some nut remnants, so maybe I had a squirrel up in there one time. Left some shit the last time I was home. I don't know. I kind of smeared all the grease around to see if there was any, because I thought at first it was rock, but then I realized that it was part of a black walnut from over here. So let's slide up under here real quick. And I got a light, so hopefully we can see some things once we get up under here. I'm just gonna put you, I'll just hold on to you real quick, because I basically just slide up under here like this, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, we can just fit right up in there, because there's a nice spot right there. But we got this thing pretty well greased, so we kind of watch where we're going, so we don't get a bunch of grease on us, because we hate to do laundry with a bunch of grease on our shit. But I'm just gonna grab the back of this really quick, and you see how, okay, right there, it's sticking a little bit. And I'm wondering, because there's a bushing right in there. Let me get this light real quick. And I just got grease all over my paw, so I'm gonna grab this little towel I've got in my pocket here and try to wipe this down a skosh. And I'll grab this light and try to put you back here. See if I can hook that'll magnetic on anything. Nope. We're just gonna set it right there like that. And we'll try to get you back here so you can see what I'm talking about. I can't really see that either. It's kind of hard for me to see. But if you can see any of that, there's that right there that goes like that. And it could be something in that ball right there that's not wanting to go. Let me touch the screen really quick again so you can see here. Give me a second. I'm just wiping some grease off my shit. Okay, all right, there's that ball. So you see right there, something sticking right in there, and I do got that thing greased up pretty good. See that bushing down at the bottom there that's loose? I had a zip tie around it holding it, that way when I do do that, it's okay. It's fine right here. So when it comes back here, this is where it kind of catches once in a while. You can see that thing's caked up with grease, so it's not like it's not greased. And there's that bushing, and I've got a zip tie that I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to try to zip tie that bushing again around, because when I put grease in there, it just slings out if that bushing's not there. But I think there could be a couple bushings here or there that are you know, starting to wear out and shit. And I don't see anything from here or up in the front that I'd be able to put a new bushing on, because obviously, as you can see, that thing is pretty well greased up. I don't hesitate any when I'm greasing this thing. I want to make sure that there's grease on it and it can slide properly, because when I first started trucking this thing, I didn't realize that I had grease zerks here and it was kind of stiff, and then I greased it and I was like, wow, that baby slides real good. So that's probably what the problem is. I'm going to continue to clean some grease out, and if I find anything else, any buried treasures under there, I'll get you back out and get your eyes on it, if you know what I mean. Well, I got everything put back together. I got grease all over everything. Sorry about that. Just got some on my hand. Put these back in the truck. Light, I probably got some from that light. Do got a rag right here though, so I'm just gonna do this number right quick and wipe the old GoPro off too, because, well, a couple spots got on it. Nothing too major, I don't think, that I can see. Let's get up in there. I'll move that thing around real quick. Hopefully I'm not too greasy on my body. My jacket, it's black, so I can't really tell where I got grease and shit. I know I got some right there on my sleeve from the maneuvers I had to make, the cat-like maneuvers of sliding up on under that truck and stuff, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that thing's, wow. There we go. Pop it in the gear. Pop, lock, and drop it. Bam. Bam, right there. Oh yeah. Reverse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 10 times better. It would get over here and it would get stuck, and I wasn't sure what was going on, so I took some lube and I threw it down in there, get that ball, because it could have some sand down in there and stuff since I've been hitting the beach so much. But that's trucking, and just what it is. So I was peeping out this this old cylinder for the fifth wheel, because I'm going to need to change that sometime, because it's just not wanting to work every time I need to slide it and stuff like that, and it's really starting to irritate me a little bit. So I'm looking down here, and there's supposed to be a little bar or something that goes in between this guy right here and this guy right here, but I'm not seeing anything significant to where I could you know, there's not a bolt or a clevis pin or anything, so I don't know exactly how that goes in. So I may have to do some research, and if anybody's ever changed out a cylinder on a fifth wheel, slide air assist fifth wheel, hit me up in the comments and let me know. I'm curious about that, and I'd like to know what to do, what I'm getting myself into. Oh, let's see, it's a Holland. There's some numbers right there. It's been painted over. I don't know, model number, can't really tell, but yeah, whatever. I'll clean that up a little bit more and see if there's anything else on there and go from there. But like, if anybody has done that, I'd really appreciate a little bit of a quick tutorial on what to do if anybody's done it, or how to get that out, what there is in there, what there isn't in there, the things holding it in, stuff like that, you know, things of that nature. So appreciate it, always do. Stay positive. Hope everybody has a good new year. Cheers to you, boys. Only thing really left for me to do is to clean that tire up a little bit, get some of that soap off there. Give me some water. You spray bottle some water and rub it down, if you know what I mean. Clean up the rest of my mess, go in and see my wife, hang out, and do whatever I want to. Till the next time, you know what we say: like, share, subscribe, comment, see what you want to. We really don't care. Until then, we will see ya. Well, as promised, I cut into this filter here just to check it out. I don't really see anything too bad that makes me think, oh no, I've got a problem. You know, obviously I've got a little bit of from cutting into that and stuff, but other than that, it really doesn't look too bad. This was 2 oil changes that I run this thing on, so it got about 50,000 miles on this filter. I doubt I'll do that again. I can get these for cheap enough. I need tax write-offs anyways, so I'll probably continue to just swap them out every time. This is a 1970 filter that I cut into for the blue chuck. The other one's sitting right down there, 1749, 1970, 1749, since it takes two. Neither of the stuff look too bad. There's probably a little bit of crap from when I was cutting with the cutoff tool, but other than that, it don't look bad. I don't mind it. You know, just one of the things you want to check once in a while. And a lot of times when I have flakes in my oil, it's from the paint from these, because when I dump my oil, just had somebody bring me out a 55-gallon jug that I completely filled up. But when I dump my oil, I always check for stuff, you know what I'm saying, pull plug, was looking to make sure everything's okay. And so far this is okay, even for being two oil changes with about 50,000 on there. So that's what's up. Good times. So I'm at, what town is this?
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam. This is Todd, everybody. He lives down in Florida. From Chicago originally, started watching the channel. He recognized that I was around the town that he grew up in, so he got a hold of me and said, hey, I'm actually coming up there to visit my dad. So he got up here this morning. It's Monday morning. I've been sitting here since Saturday afternoon, and I was into Dunkin' charging up my top down, and he came over and he's like, hey, you the guy from YouTube? So we just been sitting here for a couple hours shooting the shit, and he wanted to check out the truck, so I let him jump up in there and start it and mash on the throttle a little bit. Yeah.
Listen, everybody, hit that like button, subscribe. Chad's out here doing it for you and me.
That's what's up.
Take care of this guy. Do the right thing.
Keep America moving, buddy. That's what he always says to me.
It's amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Like, I totally just smelled my armpits, and I was like, oh my God, I need to take a shower, but I really don't think I'm going to until later, because, like, I'd rather not take a shower until later, like, when the sun goes down, when it's not so hot, so when I get back in the bed, I'm not, like, sweating all over and stuff, you know what I mean? I kind of want to watch that football game later. I'm sure it'll be on, and, probably go in the truck stop and watch it. There's some games on right now, but there's a bunch of people being loud and stupid in there that I don't want to be around, so I'm just hanging out in the truck having a Buc-ee's, if you know what I mean. Just went in a little bit ago and got me a Buc-ee's, so just been hanging out. I figured I'd check out these filters, you know, and then I seen this one and I figured why not? Might as well say, hey, what's up going on to you? Hopefully you're having a good day. Your makeup stuff dried out that was in the windowsill. If not, I guess I don't know what to tell you. Jesus.